That took us
This won't
into
improve your mood at all.
Uh, actually, I didn't mind the third match. It's pretty
Okay.
good.
so that took us into the triple threat match for the United States Championship, which saw Austin Theory, who is going to SmackDown, defending against Bobby Lashley, who's also going to SmackDown, and Bronson Reed, who is going to Raw.
The only thing I will say about this match is why Theory is in so many three ways and multiple man matches does my head in. Right, this is a guy that's really, really talented,
Mm,
and the other two guys he's in the ring with are really, really talented.
mm, mm.
Why not a singles match? How good it would have been if it was Bronson Reed versus Theory, and Lashley and Theory had a good match last time they went out.
Mm.
Why does it have to be a three-way for? Like every card now they put a three-way on for the sake, and this is indie wrestling too. So I'm not just talking just WWE. I'm talking everywhere, right? Right? Three-way started from Ohio Valley Wrestling, right? They started because three guys couldn't get along and they had their three-way match, right? That's where it started from. It's about three people that keep cutting the other guys off to try and get a point across, and you have the three-way to end the feud of the three guys. Now three-ways happen because we don't have a three-way on the cards. It's almost like a tag match. We don't have a tag match. We better put a tag match on. Let's put a three-way. The problem with three-ways is that they look rehearsed and choreographed, right? They look like everyone's got to get their spots in, and that's the spot that works together and everything else, right? And it looks like a shambles, especially if it goes wrong. Now, this was a better example of a three-way, much better. And I enjoyed this match, right? And I think Bronson Reed is a guy that's got great upside. Lashley's always got good upside. And Theory, as we've said many times, he's the future.
Yeah, big time.
And it was a great match. I enjoyed it. But why in the hell do they keep throwing this guy into three ways when if you put him into singles matches, he could show off so much more?
Yeah, true. I mean, I think it's I think possibly their thinking is you get as many guys as you can get involved on the card. You decrease the odds of winning because it only becomes a third, instead of a 50-50. They think people just want to see a lot more moving parts, a lot more potential action. But generally, as we've talked about a few times as well, Anthony, when you've got a three-way going on, one gets hit or something and they're outside. So it's virtually a lot of the matches are one-on-one anyway, But it's a shame. But I think actually, I agree 100%, Mick. Like, Theory's good. He's the future, and he's very, very straight edge. Really, really clean lifestyle that he lives. I was reading a thing about him the other day. His father, I think it was his father, into drugs and alcohol and this and that and whatever. But he's very straight edge, won't touch anything, trains hard, works hard.
Great athlete.
Perfecting his craft. I think Bronson Reed has got the potential to be the next big thing there in the big man department. And Lashley's Lashley, but yeah, I don't get it. I mean, the finish was interesting. I didn't necessarily mind the finish. I love that a man of 330-something pounds can get up on the top turnbuckle with ease and do that moonsault. Obviously, he missed. Lashley spared him. Theory gets rid of Lashley and quickly picks up the pin. So it doesn't sort of kill Lashley by any stretch of the imagination.
Doesn't kill anybody.
No.
It was whoever was the agent for that match, right, did the right thing.
Yeah.
Because it was an opportunistic win from the heel. The face got ripped off because he should have had the win.
Mm-hmm.
And the other heel just fucked up.
Yeah.
Right? And nobody looks bad here. It was actually an ending where you said, okay, I get this. And there's openings now. You've got Lashley says, well, you ripped me off, mate. So there's now potential of Lashley and Theory. Then you've got, Bronson Reed and Lashley. There's an obviously spin-off of that because I had you dead to rights and you got lucky.
Yeah. And Lashley's line will be, well, you didn't pin me. You didn't beat me. Yeah.
So there's options there. That the booking in this particular match wasn't bad. there's directions to go. There's spin-offs. If you look at our last 2 matches,
Yeah.
where's the directions and spin-offs?
Well, there isn't.
There isn't. They're dead ends.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely dead ends.
Well, Omar's definitely a dead end. EO Sky, well,
No, I think there's upside for EO Sky, but not
Yeah.
straight away. And there's no real story that comes from that other than Damage
No.
Control getting involved.
yeah, true. Do we know off the top of our heads, Anthony, who the agents were?
I'm just trying to look for it. Yeah, it's probably not going to tell me.
That's all right. Well, we can come back to that.